motivation is something which is not permanent. Like motivation can come and go, but discipline is something which is very, very crucial. If you are disciplined, then only you are going to achieve whatever you want to achieve, because motivation is not permanent at all. It is very temporary. Some days you will feel motivated and some days you are not going to feel motivated at all, but still it's your choice that is, if you are not feeling motivated, still you have to wake up and you have to do whatever you have to do. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing well, thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm also good, ma'am. Thank you for asking. Doing well in my life.
Great, great to know that. Okay, so since we are new to each other, so would you mind giving your introduction?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Vijay Singh Tharkoti. Basically, I'm from Pithoragarh, which is a part of the Uttarakhand. And right now, I'm living in the Dehradun for my study purpose. Talking about my educational background, I have done my graduation and currently I'm pursuing Bachelor's of Physical Education course. If I talk about my hobbies, I love to play football and traveling. Along with, I am learning this language since 1 year. That's all about me. Thank you.
That's a great, lovely introduction, I would say. And shall I begin with my introduction?
Sure.
Okay, so my name is Akanksha, and I am also from Uttarakhand. Currently, I'm living in Delhi, and I'm married. I have a daughter as well, and I am pursuing masters in English literature. And simultaneously, I run a YouTube channel where I post conversational videos and some solo videos to share whatever I am learning, and some tips to learn English language as well. And that's pretty much about me. My hobbies are I love to reading books, watching movies, and listening to music. That's pretty much about me.
Okay, great. May I know in which part of the Uttarakhand do you belong?
Yes, I belong to Tehri Gadwal. Yeah, yes. Where do you live in Dehradun, by the way? Because I have a lot of
Uh,
relatives.
right now, I'm living in the Raipur area.
Okay, okay. And you are pursuing a bachelor in physical education?
Right.
Okay, this is the very first time when I'm hearing this course.
Actually, it's a kind of physical activity. It's a kind of teaching profession. Might be we have seen in our school days there is a PTI teachers.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
So it is
okay.
related to.
So is it 3 years course?
No, ma'am, it's a 2 years course. If you are pursuing after you are 12th, then
Oh,
definitely it will be 4 years. But after graduation, it takes only 2 years.
okay, okay. So because you have already done graduation, so because of that.
Right.
Okay, that's great. So you are doing your college as well. So do you get environment in your college to speak in English?
No, ma'am. Actually, still I am pursuing my course in the Hindi medium.
Hmm. Okay.
So we can, I can't expect any English environment at my college. So, yeah. And not, I am like since 1 year ago, I started my speaking journey, but I'm not doing consistently the things. Like initially 1 or 2 months, I was consistent doing all the things, but after that I quit. And recently I just restart my journey.
Okay, okay. That's great. I can understand this because I have also quit my like learning journey a lot of time. So I have also restarted again. I quit for 2 months and then I restarted again, and it's been 1.5 months since I'm restarting it.
Right. Actually, for me, it's very hard to stick only in some habits, especially in the good habits. I'm very bad at the to be consistent in any things. So that is also the
Yeah.
main reason.
I think it is like it happens with everyone. It is just a human tendency. We cannot stick to good things, but when it comes to like get addicted to bad things which are giving us temporary happiness or something, we get addicted very easily, right? Yeah, okay. I
Same.
want to know what is the scenario in Dehradun, because a lot of people out there can speak in English language, but then there are some people like us. I also couldn't speak in English language. It's been 2 or more than 2 years since I'm working on it. So how is it like difficult for you to create that environment for you to learn English, or do you practice with your friends? Do you have some people around you with whom you can practice?
Actually, to be honest, here I don't have any environment,
Mhm.
especially for the English niche in this English conversational. And not I also don't have any friends over here.
Okay.
So for me, it's very hard to get the environment in this particular niche. And yeah, and talking about the colleges, still I already told you like I am pursuing from the Hindi medium.
Okay. Is there any difficulty you face while speaking and while learning English?
Yeah, like I hesitate. I hesitate in front of people. Nowadays, I can handle the situation. Like right now, I'm talking with you, and somewhere I can talk with you for more than 5 and 10 minutes. But when I started to connect with people over the video calls,
Yeah.
I remember my first video call with a ma'am. I forget the name of that person, but on that day, I was not able to give my introduction as well,
Hmm.
even though I can speak my name in front of that person. But after that, when I connected with people's, I overcame from that situation, and now I can hold the conversation with people's for a short period of time. And nowadays, I would like to mention one thing as well. I am also preparing for the interviews,
Okay.
so for some BPOs and all, so I can take my expenses as well.
Okay.
So recently I gave the interview, like 2 or 3 interview I gave already, but somehow due to the language barrier, I was not able to select. So that is also the main reason why I'm learning this language. And since my childhood, I also have the desire.
Hmm.
Still, I'm not able to find out myself where I'm doing mistakes. And I'm looking for peoples in my real life talks, right?
Hmm.
I connected with so many people over voice calls and even the video calls as well, but I never got the chance to talk with people in real life talks.
Hmm.
So I'm looking for that opportunity.
I can completely resonate with you, first of all, because as you said that when it was your first conversation through video call, so you were hesitant, right? So it happened with me as well. Like when I spoke for the very first time via video call, I was extremely nervous that day. But it was not only because of English, it was also because we were speaking. The first thing was that we were speaking in English, and the second thing was that we were recording ourselves. We were speaking in front of the camera. So that was the another reason why we were like nervous, right? If I'm talking about me, I am a camera shy person. So it takes a lot of practice to get out of that comfort zone and to be able to speak in front of the camera. So I can completely understand it. And okay, so one more thing, as you said that like you want some people around you with whom you can practice. I know it's kind of difficult because with me, I also don't have around me with whom I can practice in real life conversation, right? So I have a daughter, so I try to practice with her. She is 2.5 year old, but I try to speak with her, and I know it's kind of funny that how can she understand whatever I'm saying, right? But it's still like the main motive is to teach our tongue how to speak in this language, right? So when you are doing it regularly, no matter who the person in front of you is, still you can practice. So you can
Right.
take some help of applications like ChatGPT, and like it's fine if you are like having conversation through video call or audio call. It's completely fine. The only thing which is more important is that you have to practice as much as you can, and you have to train your tongue how to speak in this language, right?
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
absolutely right. Like whenever I get bored, sometimes I didn't get the good co-learners over some application. I
Yeah.
used application Peer Up, and it's a
Yes.
free of cost. Yeah. So whenever I get bored, I just simply go to the chat GPT, and sometimes I just got bored with the chat GPT as well. So I just started record myself on the videos.
Yeah, this is the best habit. Actually, I also do this. I simply start like recording myself, and I think it is a great habit, I would say, because that time sometimes what happens is if you are using any application, it is not necessary that you are going to get a serious partner. Sometimes it feels like it is just a waste of time because we are not able to get serious partner who are really enthusiastic to learn English language, so it becomes very difficult. So that time I also do one thing. If I don't have that much time, I only have 10 or 15 minutes to practice English, I simply start recording myself and I explain whatever I am doing or any random thing. So it's a good thing, I would say. Can you describe your day a little bit? What do you do usually in your day?
Okay. I wake up around 8 a.m., 8 to 9 a.m., and then I prepare a breakfast for myself. Then I eat a breakfast. Then twice or thrice in a week I go to the college because whenever we have some important topics on that day, I go to the college.
Okay.
Otherwise, I just stay at home and I just start learning this language and
Okay.
read some books and all. And at the lunchtime, afternoon time, I prepare lunch for myself and I eat. Then at the evening time, around 4:30 a.m. nowadays, recently I joined the school where I give football coaching
Oh, wow. That's great.
because I was into the sports as well, and my course is also related. So after having our conversation, I will go to the school. So
Okay. That's why you are in
yeah,
hurry. Yeah.
no, no, I'm not in the hurry. Actually, it will hardly takes 5 minutes. It's
Okay.
very near to my location. So
Mhm.
after that, I go to the school for as a part-time coach for 2 hours.
Mhm.
Then I come to my room and I prepare a dinner for myself and I eat my dinner and around 10 p.m. I just go to the sleep.
Okay, that's great. You have a very productive lifestyle, I would say, because you are learning and at the same time you are coaching as well.
I don't say it's a productive day because I know I have lots of time and I have lack of discipline. So for 2 or 3 days, I do all the things in order to grow in my life. But after that, I quit. I wake up late and I just, even though I did not prepare a breakfast for myself.
I know that it happens like for sometimes we get like external motivation and then for 2 or 3 days we feel very motivated. We feel like okay, we are going to do everything. And then suddenly the motivation drops down and we feel like okay, now until or unless if we are not feeling internally motivated, we are not going to do anything for ourselves.
Really light because in this new year, I had some plans like I was planning to like in 2026.
Hmm.
I'm going to achieve some of the plans, but still the 1.5 months is over and I'm not doing anything. So you are absolutely right. I think and inner motivation also important and somewhere your environment also affect,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely,
If I
absolutely.
have if I have my parents here and someone if might be a good friend, then
Hmm.
definitely if he was doing good thing,
Hmm.
definitely I will watch that that my friend and definitely I will go for doing something. When I feel demotivated, I just quit the things.
Yeah, environment is very important, very crucial. I mean, if the person is living around some people who are very demotivated, they are very lazy, so you are also going to become like those people. You are also going to become a lazy person and demotivated person. And if you are surrounded by very positive people, if you are surrounded by very energetic people who are very workaholic, so you are also going to be like that. But the thing is that when you the one thing which I understand that motivation is something which is not permanent. Like motivation can come and go, but discipline is something which is very very crucial. If you are disciplined, then only you are going to achieve whatever you want to achieve, because motivation is not permanent at all. It is very temporary. Some days you will feel motivated and some days you are not going to feel motivated at all. But still it's your choice that is, if you are not feeling motivated, still you have to wake up and you have to do whatever you have to do. So it is very important, and I've recently realized these things because I also used to be this kind of person who didn't used to have any discipline.
Yeah, I totally resonate with you
Hmm.
and discipline and consistency matter. But like when you are lacking in those things, like you are lacking somewhere in the discipline, then on that time, definitely we can go for the motivation. Like it boosts our self.
Yes, yes, that's true. Yeah, exactly. But like whenever you'll feel like, I'm not energetic enough to do what I want to do, just try to remind yourself that if, if I am not motivated enough, it's okay, but I have to discipline enough. I have to get up and I have to do whatever I have to do.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, I have a one question. So you are currently living in Delhi, right?
yeah.
One day ago, I visited Delhi. So what I see there, like people like me and so many people are talking with each other
Hmm.
in the English, uh,
Hmm.
in the English language, in the
Yes.
metros and in some places.
Yeah.
When I saw those people, I thought I can also speak the way they are speaking, right?
Hmm.
somewhere in my mind I have too many hesitations because I never go I never go on that kind of environment in
Yeah.
entire my life.
Mm-hmm.
So have you came across such kind of scenario where you are speaking in that language, like sometimes you go outside in some restaurants, and
Yeah.
nowadays it's very common, like people are using some in people are talking in this language, right? So
Yes.
have you ever tried? Are you comfortable with that things?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, I just want to share something. So it's been 2 years since I'm living here in Delhi, and when initially I came here and I visited some mall, and there I also saw that a lot of people are talking in this language, and it was also new for me because I also didn't live in this environment, right? So it was new for me, and I kind of it was very fascinating that they were like able to speak, and not one or two, but like everyone in Delhi speak in English, and I felt like wow, they are speaking really well. And that time I was not able to speak, I was just starting, like I was just learning this language, and I was very underconfident. I became very underconfident because I was seeing that a lot of people are able to speak, and I thought that oh, I have come from a very small village of Uttarakhand, so I thought that I could not speak and this and that. But now if you tell me that I am able to speak, I whenever I go out with my daughter, like I can speak with her, and I don't feel like if anybody is making, I don't feel like if I'm making mistake, there is anything wrong with it. I simply speak. I do speak. So now I have become
Yeah.
this much confident that I can speak in public area as well. But initially, I used to feel that wow, they are able to speak in English, and it used to feel very good. Like I used to feel that I don't belong to this place because it happens like because I come from a very small village of Uttarakhand.
Because I met with my friend there, and
Hmm.
we went the restaurant, and we are discussing about like you have to give order and in English language. On the time, I was completely hesitant, even though my friend is also learning this language.
Okay.
So when we had our food there, then after that, we came outside the restaurant. We are speaking with each other in this language, like a
Okay.
kind of show off and to just boost our confidence,
Yeah.
like confidence. Yeah.
It's a good thing to speak in public place because it automatically boosts your confidence, right? Yeah. I am feeling very happy right now because you are sharing whatever you shared. I kind of relate to it, and I never shared this thing with anyone. I felt like, people might laugh at me because we come from such a place where we have never seen anyone speaking in this language. So for us, it is very new thing, right? So we can relate to this, but I never really shared this thing with anyone. Like, it is not a big deal for a lot of people to speak in this language, but for us it is because we have never seen anyone in our life speaking in this language. Okay,
Yeah.
so do you have any question for me regarding English or anything?
Okay. So may I know the reason behind you are learning this language? Are you planning to join any organization or doing any job or something like that? Or you
Yeah.
just learning this for by yourself?
Uh, Multiple reasons are there to learn this language. When initially I started learning it, it was just to boost my confidence because I became very underconfident because I was all the time at my home and I was not doing anything. I was just doing my household chores, and I had my newborn baby at that time. So I was feeling lack of confidence, and like I was not learning anything. So I decided that okay, let's learn English because I am at home, so I cannot go outside to learn anything. And so I thought that okay, let's spare my time in a good way and learn something. So I started learning English, and at the same time, the second reason is of course because in the future I want to work, and
Okay.
if I am able to speak fluently in English language, it is going to somewhere help me in my career as well, right? So that's why I started learning this.
Yeah. And I believe if you know this language, then you will get, not you, everyone will get lots of opportunities in their life.
Hmm.
No matter in which field they are working, even though I belong to sports. And when I went to the schools for my interview, they were talking, the principal were saying to me like you have to talk with students in this particular language.
Hmm.
So I think you have the YouTube channel, right?
Yes, I do.
What is your motive behind that channel when you start your YouTube journey?
Hmm.
What was the reason? what do you think, like, okay, I'm going to start my YouTube channel. So what are the main causes and what are the reasons you started your YouTube channel?
Hmm. That's a very good question, I would say. Uh, I started 1 year ago my YouTube channel, and the reason was same because as I told you, I became very underconfident. So I wanted to get out of that comfort zone. I wanted to do something for myself so that I can get some confidence in myself. And because I was living in my home only, I was not going out. So I became a kind of a very hesitant person, and I became very underconfident. Okay, so I started like recording myself, and I think I had been thinking to create my YouTube channel for so long, for 2 or 3 years ago, but I was just
Okay.
holding myself back because I used to think that fear of being judged by others and all. So I also had this fear. So that's why I was just, resisting myself to start a YouTube channel. But then one day I remember 10 June, I started my YouTube channel. And before that, I thought that no, actually, I read a book. It's kind of funny that I read a book, and there I read this thing that if you are starting something new and if you are perfect at it, it means you have started it very late. And I don't know why, but after reading that, I was like, okay, now I want to start my YouTube channel no matter what, because whenever you start something new, you are not going to perfect at that time. When you do something regularly, then only after that you become perfect at it. So I for the very next day I recorded myself. I recorded, I think, around 10 or 15 video in one go, and I recorded that video. I edited a little bit because I didn't had have any clue about editing at that time as well, but I did it anyhow, and then I posted it on my YouTube channel. So that video was so bad, but I still posted it. And my English was also broke at that time, but I still posted it. I felt like if today I'm not going to do it, I'm not gonna do it ever. So I posted it, and that's how I get the courage of starting a YouTube channel. And now I feel like I actually it was a good decision because now I have become very much confident about myself.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Great.
so initially I used to make solo videos. Now I'm doing these conversation videos, and I have a lot of things in my mind, but slowly I will do other things as well.
Okay. Great.
Do you also have this thing like I feel nowadays it is very common that everyone is making content and they are creating YouTube channel. So do you also have these kind of things in your mind?
Yeah, I have, and still I have the YouTube channel. I do
Okay.
content creation,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm
Okay.
not a but I'm not a influencer type. I don't have any big numbers of subscribers and followers. But here I used to live alone, so whenever I go to outside, roaming some restaurants, some places, I just record my videos, and in
Okay.
short videos I upload my Instagram, and the other one is I have the YouTube channel. So there I upload my daily life vlogs, not in this
Okay.
particular language,
Mm-hmm.
but in my native language.
Okay. That's great. I think we have to wrap this session up. It's
Yeah, sure.
already half an hour. Yeah. So it was lovely conversation with you, and thank you so much for being here on my channel.
Yeah, well, same here. Likewise, thank you for your time and patience. And
Okay.
I enjoyed the conversation a lot. Hope we will connect in future as well. So till
Yes.
then, take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Okay. Have a good day. Bye.